Okay, hello guys. Welcome back to another chapter of Scarlet. Halo. Selamat datang kembali di episode terbaru. Bukan episode terbaru sih, kayak lanjutan dari permainan game Scarlet Halo yang kemarin. Gewis One It's here. Yay! Okay, so today I'm going to continue the gameplay of Scarlet Hollow. And yeah, as usual, I'm not good with intro, so let's just get to it. Ayo kita langsung main aja karena aku nggak terlalu mahir dalam membuat intro. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know you're in the new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Oke, jadi kayak kalau ada yang lupa, di episode sebelumnya kita ketemu sama gadis cantik ini namanya Stella dan anjingnya Gretchen, dan Stella ngajak kita untuk merekam, untuk pergi mencari dan merekam konten untuk channel YouTube-nya. Di channel YouTube-nya dia kayak membahas makhluk-makhluk mistis, makhluk-makhluk gaib gitu. Dan di episode ini kita akan melihat apakah kita akan menemukan makhluk gaib tersebut. So in the last video, we met this girl Stella and her dog Gretchen, and from there she invited us to go with her in search of a creature for her YouTube content. So here we are. You feel a sense of foreboding. Oh, kayak merasa dalam bahaya, more alive than you've been in years, strangely calm, tense, and settled. Strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky, fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front of without a care in the world. Deskripsinya sangat-sangat amat poetik ya. The description is so poetic somehow. Stella is so beautiful. Stella cantik banget, sumpah. Gotta love the brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. Jadi dia menikmati kayak suasana musim gugurnya karena pas musim panas itu panas banget gitu sejak tahun lalu. But yeah, as an Indonesia, I've never felt how it is like on fall weather, because we're here only have summer and rain. Hot and rain. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Jadi kayak apa ya? Kayak dia ngejelasin kayak biasanya kayak setiap musim panas orang bilang kayak ini belum sepanas itu, terus kayak setiap maksudnya kayak setiap musim panas kayak orang bilang ini yang kayak terpanas, tapi nanti di musim panas berikutnya kayak malahan lebih panas dari yang kita anggap sudah panas banget gitu. It's just nice to feel chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored if only for a moment. Whoa. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Oh yeah, skunk apes. Nggak tahu aku skunk apes itu apa. I don't have any idea what a skunk apes are, even if she had already explained it. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened to on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out there other than cryptids? Aku pribadi akan cari tahu, akan kayak nanya dulu apa ada kecelakaan nggak sih di sini, untuk kayak apa ya, kayak nenangin diri, kayak mastiin ini aman gitu. Like I would go and and ask for info or make sure that I am safe enough to go on this journey for skunk apes. Has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? Just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the raven, and his legs only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lazy she is not. As if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did, and I kept Stella company just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. Jadi ya kita tanya kayak ada hal-hal buruk nggak sih yang terjadi selama hiking di sini gitu. Terus Stella nyerita kalau temannya Risi pernah jatuh, tapi nggak buruk kok karena ditolongin orang. Terus si Stella sendiri juga pernah kayak jatuh ke lubang gitu, dan dia kayak ngomel karena Gretchen cuma ngeliatin dia doang, nggak nolongin. Dan Gretchen kayak, aku nolongin kok, kayak mungkin maksudnya kayak ngegonggongin gitu. Terus katanya, aku nemenin Stella juga kok, seperti yang dia lakukan kalau misalnya aku sembunyi di lubang. Ya beda tuh, Neng, that's different, Gretchen. I took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later I was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was time I accidentally stumbled onto old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. Jadi dia kayak pernah nyasar ke siapa ini, ke tempatnya si Duke, siapapun itu, dan hampir ditembak. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely counted. Ya tapi itu kan pasti terjadi, jadi ya sudahlah gitu. So yeah, these sites aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Jadi nggak terlalu berbahaya kok. Well, this is a forest after all, so yeah, you would expect things like that happen. Ya, maksudnya ya hutan sih, ya sudahlah. Are you sure it's safe? Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Oke. Aku penasaran sih, kayak dia pernah itu nggak sih? Pernah berburu hantu nggak sih? Cryptids kayaknya bukan hantu ya. Cryptids kayak lebih ke makhluk-makhluk mistik itu. Like cryptids, I don't think cryptids and ghosts are alike. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? Like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Jadi kita tanya kayak, kamu pernah nyari hal yang bukan cryptids nggak sih? Kayak setan, kayak hantu gitu, atau manusia serigala? Ya dia bilang, iya dia suka kayak hal-hal horor gitu, tapi kayak nggak pernah beruntung, kayak terutama kalau dia lagi nyariin hantu. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house, getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Jadi kayak dia pernah berburu hantu, tapi kayak nggak pernah berhasil gitu ya. Ya wajar sih, kayak kan nggak semua orang bisa lihat gituan. Like I think that's normal, if that she hasn't seen any hauntings out there. I mean, ghosts and the likes, like only people who can, like, you have sixth sense that can see them. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn to animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. Kalau werewolf sih, Sela kayak lebih masukin ke kategorinya cryptid juga sih. Dan dia personally nggak percaya orang bisa berubah jadi hewan. Kalau iblis ya dia nggak mau mikir iblis itu ada. So let's hope all of that just bunk, am I right? Yeah, sure. Aliens, what about aliens? Menurut kalian alien ada nggak sih? Aku tuh pernah bicarain soal ini dengan salah satu guru lesku tentang alien, dan katanya kemungkinan ada gitu ya. Apalagi kayak kalau kita nonton film-film science fiction gitu loh, kita jadi mikir, ih alien nih beneran ada nggak sih? Gitu. Like, do you guys believe in aliens? Because this is something that I often talk about with my English teacher. And I think that's interesting if they do exist, especially after watching all those science fiction movies. What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Ooh, great mind thinks alike. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. Oh, she lost her parents? Poor Stella. Jadi ya Stella bilang dia kayak lebih percaya alien daripada cryptid gitu. Terus Gretchen bilang ya aku sayang Stella, tapi kayak dia selalu punya ide-ide aneh gitu sejak orang tuanya meninggal. Dia kayak sangat-sangat terfokus ke hal-hal yang berbau cryptid gini. Gitu ya. You don't see me hunting aliens out there because we know they're real. Yes, aliens are real. Aliens are real, baby. Or we're not alone here. I mean, mystical. I forget it. Heck yes, aliens are real. Nice, I knew we had a connection. We're connected. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville? I don't know how to read that. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky, then this metallic-like egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. Oh. Jadi dia cerita kayak ada kayaknya ini siapa sih nggak tahu orang-orang asing kayak ngelihat sesuatu gitu. Aku kurang kayaknya harus baca lagi nih. Kayak ngelihat sesuatu, terus habis itu pas bangun kayak pinky jari kelingkingnya hilang. Damn, that's scary. I know it's a second-hand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true, I'm convinced. Makes sense to me. For sure, and even if this one's hogwash, there's a lot of evidence out there. What's the weirdest thing you've seen out there? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out there, other than anything cryptid related, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Wait a second, a deer eating a baby birds? Rusa makan bayi burung? Serius? Ada yang gituan? Seriously? But well, mungkin rusanya lapar banget kali ya sampai harus makan bayi burung. Like pas kalian lapar kayak kalian akan makan apa saja gitu. Maybe the deer was just too hungry that they eat anything. I mean, when you're like really hungry, like yeah, anything works. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of video of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Really? Well, if you say so. Oh, tetanus leg. Tetanus leg. That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Danau Tetanus jadi kayak apa? Kayak gunungan apa sih? Gunungan kaleng-kaleng dan botol-botol tua sedalam 5 meter dan seluas 30 meter gitu ya, foot. Sedalam 5 kaki dan seluas 30 kaki. Astaga, kok meter. Dan selain itu ada sampah-sampah juga. Terus katanya ada rumput dan pohon yang tumbuh di atasnya. Oh, that's actually amazing. This stuff really exists or what? I'm going to have to Google it. Beneran ada nggak sih? Kalau ada, Google nanti. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through it. If you weren't careful. Hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. I don't think... Let's move on. Oh my god! What was that? Did you hear that? Oh my gosh! Kirain apa? Aduh, bapak, kakek, siapapun kamu. I thought it was a creature or something. Oh my god. Hi sir, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. Hi. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Ah, cute. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for way out here? BTW, ini orang ini namanya Duke. No, I really have to say, but I really like the the art, the graphic, aku suka banget kayak style the drawing style. I really like it. Aku suka style gambarnya loh, kayak horor indah, like it's horror but beautiful. Skunk ape. Sorry, I asked. He looks so done with her. Dia kayak kelihatan udah kayak pasti ini mah gitu. Udah kuduga gitu. And who's this you've sucker into coming with you? Dan siapa ini yang kamu tarik datang dengan kamu? Wait a tick, you aren't. Wait a tick. Is that? Yep. Feels like everyone's know me. Kayaknya semua orang tahu aku deh. Kayak tahu karakter yang kita mainin ini. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. Kita disuruh pulang sama dia. Ya biasalah, orang tua kan pasti kayak pulanglah, kamu ini bahaya gitu. What are you hunting tonight? Something tail and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damned camera down. Dia kayak udah lelah banget, kayaknya sering berurusan dengan Stella deh bapak ini. He looks so done. I think this isn't the first time this has happened. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night, yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week. And I can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, jadi si bapak ini apa sih? Ayamnya hilang. Jadi dia lagi nyari kayak apa yang makanin ayamnya gitu. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Dan si Stellanya fokusnya tetap ke Skunk Ape-nya. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damned mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. Oh, jadi si Duke-nya berpikir yang makanin ayamnya tuh mountain lion, singa gunung. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in this woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in this part. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy. It's true there are mountain lions out there, sure as in they pee on all the pastries. Jadi si Duke bilang, pokoknya yang makanin ayam saya itu ya singa gunung. Tapi Stella bilang kayak singa gunung tuh udah punah gitu, udah nggak ada lagi. Kayak terakhir dilihat tuh pas tahun 90-an. Dan ini Gretchen nimbrung, walau hanya kita yang ngerti, kayak Gretchen nimbrung bilang singa gunung tuh ada tahu, kayak mereka kencing di pohon-pohon terbaik. I like the conversation. Aku suka percakapannya. Seru. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. Oh, jadi si Stella kan ngepost yang kemarin itu kan dia kasih lihat kita kayak foto berang-berang atau apa gitu, pokoknya kayak ada makhluk dalam air gitu ya. Terus si siapa? Si kakeknya ini bilang kayak itu bukan makhluk aneh, kayak itu kayak makhluk apa sih, Appalachian Cougars apapun itu. Tapi kayak gara-gara itu kayak dia kayaknya dapat komen kayak apa ya, dapat hate comment gitulah. Well, that's YouTube for you, like that's social media for you in general. Sosial media mah gitu, kayak jahat emang orang-orang di sosial media, kadang-kadang di YouTube juga. Sabar ya. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. Stella ini minta maaf, bilang maaf ya Duke, kayak aku nggak bermaksud biar kamu dapat hate comment gitu. Kayak aku cuman mikir nggak mungkin lah. You'll eat those birds when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. Iya, nanti kamu makan kata-kata kamu sendiri waktu aku keluar dari hutan dan bawa mayat singa gunung. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, as if the four of you were inexorably creeping towards something terrible. I don't think this ends well for you, but we were here first. What if you find a mountain lion? Don't kill it. Right on, do kill that mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chicken? I'm going to peacefully stay out of this. Aku nggak mau ikut campur. You stand awkwardly by as the two continue to argue. Duke, you're just wasting your time. Give us just one night out there to see what we can find, and I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Kayak biarin kita kayak satu malam aja, biar kayak kita bisa cari tahu sama-sama. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's a heretofore unknown creature that has heat ray vision or some such nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. But I've got a film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening, so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. Oh, ya aku baru di YouTube sih, jadi aku kayak nggak gitu tahu, nggak gitu tahu cara kerjanya kayak kalau sudah jadi YouTuber besar. Tapi ya, wah, ada schedule-nya gitu ya ternyata ya. Like, I'm new to this YouTube thing. I mean, I'm not a big account. I'm not a big channel, but yeah, I just found out about the schedule thing, schedule and sponsor. You ain't the only one on a schedule, as you well know. My boy Ba and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. Oh, jadi mereka kayak ada adu ayam gitu ya? Kayak, do they have like a chicken duel or something like that? Like a state fair to show off their chicken, kind of like in did you guys play Story of Season? Like in Chicken Festival? Kayak di Story of Season gitu ya, kayak festival ayam. We'll be gone here a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. Oh, jadi dia khawatir gara-gara bakal ditinggal kan ayam-ayamnya, jadi ya mau berhati-hati gitu. I think he's trying to be careful because he just said like they're going to go for a week, so yeah. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. Yeah, let's just go. Like, I don't think he's backing down. Okay, ya udahlah kita pergi aja, kayaknya dia nggak itu deh. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. You're right, no point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, we'll head back to town. Iya sih, kayak nggak ada gunanya berkelahi lagi. Yuk. Break a leg out there, Duke. Break a what now? I mean, good luck, old man. Alright, have a nice night, y'all. I have a feeling like she is not backing down. Aku ada firasat dia kayak cuman mundur dulu nanti maju lagi gitu. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting the edges out that easily. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us go around him. Well, we aren't going back to town, but what about Duke? I don't know how comfortable I'll be tramping through the woods knowing there's someone with a shotgun out there, ready to blow my head off. Iya sih, itu yang aku khawatirin, kayak ya hantu mah nggak bisa nyakitin kita ya, tapi kayak keliaran di luar sana bawa pistol, like are we going to be okay? I mean, well, if it's only ghosts, like, well, ghosts are transparent, like they can touch us, so I'm fine with it, but Duke clearly bring a shotgun with him. Well, I understand your fears, Gia. This is an opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can. You don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out trekking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. There's no shaking her. She's not going to give up on this. There's no shaking. Oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I promise it'll be fun. And safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Well, we're going monster hunting anyway. Akhirnya tetap berburu monster. Great desu. Yabainde? Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Pretty Stella! Stella cantik! The shot is so good, like the drawing. Pretty, cantik. Let me just admire this entire. It's so. Kire, 예쁘다. Okay, let's continue. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Gia. Yes, I'm her assistant. Praise me. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Gia, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. English is hard. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Stellars. Kayak nama buat viewersnya gitu ya. Ih, lucu. And keep digging, Gretchen. Gretchen. Gretchen juga ada namanya, and keep digging, Gretches. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. Stella is so pretty! In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Ya, jadi dia mengajak kita menikmati pemandangan. Yeah, it's beautiful. Though you and Stella are back on your own, the unsettling feeling that penetrated your gut earlier still remains. There's something wrong in these woods, though what it is still eludes you. I feel like I want to tell her that I felt like there's something wrong here, but I feel like I don't want to scare her, but I don't think she'd be scared. Kayak aku mau bilang kayak ada yang salah di hutan ini, tapi kayak aku nggak mau nakutin dia, tapi kayaknya dia nggak bakal takut ya. There's something wrong in the air. It feels oppressive, dark. You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? No! That's not what I meant. But whatever makes you happy, my dear Stella. Bukan itu maksud aku. Tapi ya udahlah. As long as you're smiling like right now, I'm fine. I'm a simp. Do you think you're smelling the skunk ape? No, something metaphorically oppressive and dark. No, something metaphorically oppressive and dark. Dang, I thought we might have stumbled across its trail. Oh well, I won't worry too much if I were you. My gut usually warns me if I'm going to run into trouble, and I feel okay. Are you sure that sounds okay for you? Kamu yakin itu kedengaran baik-baik saja? Oh my god, what was that? Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. What was that? What was that? No need to panic. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scared predators like us. Let's check it out. Are we sure we want to check that out? Like, I don't think that sound anything like a deer. Yakin mau ngecek? I have a bad feeling about this. Perasaanku nggak enak. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. What the? Itu kenapa? What's wrong with this deer? What is that? Oh my god, the sound that the deer made, that's not... Itu apa? What's that thing on their face and neck? A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay... What the heck? Pain, rot, decay, what? A deer! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Gretchen, I don't think that's the thing we need to worry about right now. Gretchen, kayaknya bukan itu yang harus kita khawatirin sekarang. And then, it's gone. Itu apa yang di... Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle the air. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Enggak, sebentar. Itu yang di muka rusanya tadi apaan? You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harness to fit potatoes, do they? Cute little potato. There was something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Yeah, how come you're not concerned about that? Kenapa gitu kamu nggak khawatir? Kayak di mukanya ada, ih, ngeri tahu. Now that you mention it, there was something a little off. A little? Sedikit? Dia bilang, ya bener juga sih kayak ada yang sedikit aneh tadi sama rusa itu. Aku kayak, sedikit? Itu nggak sedikit. It, wait. I bet it was an abscess. Maybe a tumor. Well, I'm no doctor, but a tumor can be that big? Like, aku bukan dokter ya, tapi tumor emang bisa sebesar itu kah? Nggak tahu ya. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Iya sih, kayak hewan liar kan emang nggak bisa kayak nggak bisa berobat gitu ya ke dokter hewan. Jadi kayak dibiarkan membesar dan membesar. Oh gitu ya. Well, I'm no doctor, so I'm not going to comment on this. Aku bukan dokter sih jadi ya. Just remain silent. Hey, are you hungry? Now seems like a great time to take a snack break. A snack break. English. My English is not that good. I'm really sorry. Oh, this one looks like apa Indonesian snack. What is it? Caca? Kayak snack Indonesia apa sih namanya, caca gitu ya, yang warna-warni itu. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a pack of assorted snacks. Trail mix, I want this one. Trail mix. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Well, I don't really know what he's talking about, but yeah, I don't really. Yes, finally, someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely. Any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in trail mix. You and Stella settle down on an overlooked snacks in You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it's like in Stayville. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Stayville. We live in a very big country with 8 handsome boys as our president. Jadi di Stayville kita tinggal di negara yang besar dengan 8 bujang ganteng sebagai presiden dari negara kita. And there's chaos every day. Dan tiap hari ada kekacauan. Tell me what it's like to be Gia. About me? I live alone in a dingy student apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a student cemetery. I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say. Well, I've experienced this before, only that it's not an apartment. Like in Indonesia, it's called kos-kosan. So it's like you could say, we rent a room. Uh, we rent a room, and like you can either live alone or you can live with your friend. Like I once rent a room in a kos-kosan. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, she's a difficult roommate. But it's fine. It's fun. I never live alone though, so yeah. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in. Then they left and just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about. But there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only two of us living there, even if I'm in the other room when it happens. I have a feeling this isn't. Our roommate is not humans. And he infringes on my privacy all the time too. If I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even attack the door until I open it. Then just walk away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. Which, of course, also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business, almost like he wants me to watch to watch him. And at least once a week he somehow misses and leaves these big pee piles which I always wind up stepping in. It's gotten to the point I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a I knew it. Kayak dari pertama karakter kita cerita, jadi karakter kita bilang kayak teman sekamarnya yang lama itu kayak ninggalin teman sekamar barunya terus pergi gitu aja kan ya. Nah, habis itu kayak karakter kita jelasin kayak dia tuh kayak seenak jidat gitu, kayak kayak makanin kita, terus kayak kalau kita nutup pintu dia kayak suka bukan ngetok sih, kayaknya kayak dia suka kayak teriak, mungkin maksudnya kayak ngeong mulu sampai sampai kita bukain pintunya, terus cerita akhirnya dia kucing ternyata. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. And it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel, yeah, as a cat lovers. Like, sebagai pencinta kucing, semenyebalkan apapun seekor kucing, aku nggak akan ngebuang. Tapi aku nggak bisa pelihara. Like, as a cat lover, no matter how infuriating the cats are, I could throw them. I couldn't throw. Wait, he's a cat, like the animal. Yeah, his name is Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. Sorry, Stella, I got you excited for nothing. Maaf ya, Stella. Kayaknya kamu kayak excited tanpa alasan gitu. So, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm currently this and this. Well, I'm working on this too. Aku sedang berusaha keras di kedua ini, but I'm more into it. I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I'll do commissions. Sometimes I'll just sort of find something on the street and fix it up with quirky design, like giving something a mustache or painting it to look like a bee. Oh, so you're an artist? Yes! Well, I'm not really a good artist, but yeah, I'm an artist. Yeah, aku artist tapi nggak sebagus itu, but yeah. And you upcycle trash. That's cool, Gia. Thanks. Thanks, I really love what I do. Like, a lot of people often say that being an artist, like you can't you can gain money, but I was like, but I like what I'm doing, so I would appreciate it like if you just respect what I like to do or something like that. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't talk down about something that I like, because that hurts a lot. Kayak ya, emang sih kayak orang selalu bilang kayak jadi artis tuh susah dapetin duitnya, tapi ya aku suka gitu. If you don't have anything nice to say about it, then yeah, just shut up. Kayak aku tuh kadang kesel kalau orang bilang kayak jadi artis nggak bisa jadi tukang gambar tuh susah dapat uang. Ya udah, terus aku suka, kayak aku suka apa yang aku lakukan gitu. Thanks, Stella. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but you know what? I love it. Exactly! It might not be much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything. Yeah, let's continue to do what you like, okay? Stella? A crisp breeze passes over you. I do want to know more about Stella. I hope aku mau tahu lebih tentang Stella sih. I hope we're not overstepping our boundaries. Kayak aku harap kita nggak terlalu kepo sih ini. Okay. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. And I'm glad I could keep it in the family. Aww. Jadi dia tinggal sama Gretchen berdua doang. Ya tadi Gretchen sempat mention kalau ortunya udah nggak ada. Jadi dia hanya berdua dengan Gretchen. My great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Wow. Jadi kayak kakek buyutnya yang buat rumahnya. Keren ih. Kayak kalau masih tahan sampai sekarang. You live alone there? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore. And the hall is small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. And I've done my morning. My morning. You don't have to watch your taunt around me or anything. Life goes on. Well, it's true, but I still feel kind of bad about it. I feel like I touch a sensitive topic. Kayak aku masih, kayak dia bilang nggak apa-apa sih, tapi aku kayak merasa nggak enak. Kayak nyentuh topik sensitif gitu. What were they like? Let's recall good memories about them. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. And interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. So this is why she likes to kayak dia kayaknya kayak nurunin dari bapaknya gitu. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure I had food, and that I know how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong to boot. Turns out, pulling calves out of 1,600-pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. Oh, But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dog I've ever met. Jadi bapaknya tuh kayak apa ya? Bisa dibilang pemburu gitu ya, karena kayak jago kayak menjelajahi hutan dan membuat perangkap gitu. Sementara mamanya dokter hewan. So yeah, those were my parents. A quiet breeze passes over your silence. Honey, what was that? Apa itu? Wow. My stars, what was that? I know, right? Exactly. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. That wasn't a sound meant for human ears. Whatever made it is close. Here, hold Gretchen's list for me and let's check this out. Okay, suara apa itu? I'm scared. Aduh, kok takut aku. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Gia. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. She's so sweet, Gretchen. I mean, you're just a cute little doggy, but oh my gosh, I will protect you. I will protect you with all my beings. Astaga, Gretchen lucu amat. Oke, aku akan melindungi kamu juga, Gretchen. As you approach, a series of weak clocks call out from a nearby bush. Pain, it's all pain. What the heck, chicken? Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can roll out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. Right behind you, like. Oh, we gotta find out what is it. Like the chicken. Did you see that? Kalian lihat nggak sih itu yang ngeganjel di badan ayamnya itu? You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Stella? Are you okay? Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate. See, what is this? Ini apaan? You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. Yeah, it doesn't look great either. What's this? This is no tumor, I think. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Why am I alive? Poor thing. Oh my gosh. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concern. Jadi sayapnya kayak kelepas gitu? Astaga naga. There's something inside. Ada sesuatu di dalamnya. Apa ini? Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. The growth? Ada sesuatu yang tumbuh di sini? Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to feel. Ahem! It seems we found one of Duke's chickens. Are we really going to film this? I feel so bad for the chicken. Ini beneran mau difilmin? Ahem, it seems we found one of Duke's chickens. Folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Geez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. What is that? Ike suara bisik-bisik. Siapa yang bisik-bisik? Who's whispering? Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. God, you scared the shit out of me. Bikin kaget, anjir. Duke. What in Sam Hill are you doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? We caught a glimpse of something earlier and we chased after it. It brought us here. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Exactly, like... Oh my God, the whispering. Get out? I don't want you here. The whispering. Oh my God, are they telling us to leave? Like, if you have a headphones on when playing this, like you can hear they kind of saying like, get out of here, get out of here. We don't want you here. Kayak kalau kalian pakai headphone pas main ini, kayak nanti kedengaran ada yang bilang we don't want you here, get away from here. Oh my God. Put that camera away for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Yeah, I don't think we should, like... I feel bad. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongrels. Gretchen! Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they do to my girls. I think we should run. Kita kabur aja nggak sih? Come on, you whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white hot rush from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after it. No! As the creature in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. I have a feeling we're choosing between Duke and Gretchen here. Huh? Run while you can? I'm sorry, Duke. The heck? Huh? You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she managed to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixed on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it. Ah! What the heck? Eh? Did he just... You hear a body hit the ground, and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Gia? Duke, are you alright? Duke is definitely not alright. Yeah, I'm okay. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. Gretchen! Here, I'll take her, my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? He is not. Oh dear God. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, Duke, holy shit, what do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? I'm curious about that thing. Aku kayak ngeri tapi kayak aku penasaran. Should we go after those things? Kayak hanya untuk ngeliat itu apaan gitu. We should go after them. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? Well, Gretchen, I don't know how to explain this to you later. We have to see what those things are. Yeah, you're right. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. You settle now as your eyes meet Stella's. This might be a bad idea, but it's your and Stella's bad idea to make. It looks like Duke managed to attack one of them before he... You know. We should be able to follow that blood trail. Let's go while it's still fresh. Yeah, let's go. They're everywhere! I'm sorry to think I'm just... As you and Stella push through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Oh god, they're back! This place is cursed? What? I smell something terribly foul in the air. There's clearing up ahead. Stella stopped in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. Me too. Why am I... Oh my gosh! The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you, Stella, stumble upon the putrid bodies of thousands of dead and dying animals. Is this some kind of ritual? Guys, look! All of these animals have that... Whatever it is, that round thing on their bodies. Oh my gosh. Kayak mereka semua punya bulatan yang kayak tumor itu loh di badan mereka. Ini ritual. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Or had them. They want us to leave. Sal. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. Yeah, you're right. We have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before things get ugly. Yeah, let's run away. Oh, this place, wait. Get away from here. This place is cursed. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the slightest branches of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. No! Ignore them! Just run! Gak usah peduliin, lari! We're almost there. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Sorry. Is she worried about us? 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Tabitha seems worried. Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella puts out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain on the Esquina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay. But hurry, Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. But really, kayak tadi sebenarnya aku tuh untung loh kita ngikutin kayak kita kita nggak tahu sih itu jelasnya apa, but kita tahu ada sesuatu di dalam sana gitu. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being in the middle of the night. Yeah, why would you? Kenapa pakai kacamata hitam malam-malam? See right there, a thing jumps out of the woods. Then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury dog boy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, it's not. It's a strange creature. I mean, that creature just killed Duke. Oke, itu kok kayak tenang banget gitu loh, kayak ada makhluk aneh yang baru saja ngebunuh salah satu warga di sini loh. As the videos reveal the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond. If you don't mind, this is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning? But kalian baru mau nyari pagi, tapi mayatnya ada di sana loh, dan ada makhluk-makhluk aneh di dalam. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I. Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you in. Who are you exactly? That's Yes. He came to town today for the funeral. Gia, as in Tabitha's cousin. Yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on yourself. They're waiting until morning to find the corpse. Are you even sure the corpse will still be there? It wasn't never mind. Why aren't you going out here tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Exactly. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. I can't believe what I am reading right now. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derek's son's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. For... what was that? A game or something like that? Like, are you really... like, polisi ngebiarin mayat di hutan tengah malam? Hey, makan gaji buta, astaga. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. I certainly cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we've all been through tonight. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Gia. My name's Gia. Sure, you're in town for a funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Did you guys just suspect me? Aku dicurigain gitu maksudnya? Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye, Gretchen, and y'all have a lovely evening. If any boogaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to trust my life with you guys. Bayangin loh, nunggu sampai pagi baru nyariin mayatnya. Dan di hutan itu ada kayak makhluk-makhluk aneh. Polisi, nggak guna. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. Are you okay? How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm more worried about you. But, sorry, I just concerned because we just saw all of that happening, didn't we? Kayak aku khawatir gitu loh, kayak pasti dia baru pertama kali ngelihat orang ketembak gitu. I can't believe they just implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. So they did suspect me. Jadi mereka emang curigain kita. Even after we found that nest. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I, though I have little understanding of police work. Thank you. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. Yeah, we really need to find out what those creatures are. I mean, forget about me and getting into court, but those creatures just killed someone. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets in later. Sure, let's do it. Awesome, let's go! I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. I am so thirsty, wait. I hope she's still awake. There's something fall creeping up behind us. Gia. Huh? Jesus. Hi. Hi, hello, hi. Are you... do you know me? You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Excuse me? Eto. Whoever this is, its presence has chilled you to your soul. Well, before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. Oh, who is this? Ini siapa? Hi. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Gia. Is it okay if we come in? mystical. You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes, so blinding and overpowering is her aura that just looking at her feels like staring directly into the sun. Her gaze pierces entirely through you, and in that moment, you feel wholly known. And then the moment passes, and you see only the woman before you. Of course, you're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. I think that's not very polite. Welcome to my little nook. Ooh! I like the design of our house. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Ih, rumahnya cantik banget. Wah. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Gia. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Perlaine is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Oh, she knew our mother and our aunt. You know my mom? You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. Thank you, that's interesting. Who was that outside? Wait. Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. Okay, let's get to the point. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which ages. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh my lord! Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. Exactly. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card from her sleeve and pops it onto her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold onto this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erase it. Yeah. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain, to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. Ooh! Is that the sound of a teapot? No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. My English, Inggris. Oke, jadi kayaknya ini this lady, ibu ini kayaknya kayak gimana ya, kayak kalau istilah orang Indonesia kayak orang bijak gitu ya. Jadi kita ngasih lihat itu ke si ibu ini, dan ibu ini bilang harus lihat lebih besar dulu videonya. Tapi dari mukanya kayaknya dia tahu. Kanika, come on out, we need a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. So cute! And a stranger. Hi. Hi. What are you doing in my house? Hi, I'm Gia. Tabitha's cousin. Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over our room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Trust me, we have no idea. Kita nggak tahu kek. Astaga, this is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave you thinking to you humans. I leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry, Dora, if you had to see this, but Gia, I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? Wait. Oh! Sailor Moon shirt! I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. Here, Mansalin. Poor Duke, poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Yeah, I feel like we don't supposed to see that because those creatures keep telling us that we're not welcome. Kayak emang kayaknya kita nggak diterima di sana sih karena kayak makhluk-makhluknya selalu bilang kayak kalian nggak diterima di sini. Whatever happened in the woods, we weren't supposed to see any of that. You're not wrong. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on, whatever is doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Gio with this taily poke crap. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead. Exactly. I mean, kan mereka baru saja ngebunuh Duke. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Just as birds flock before the storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. But I don't think that explains the nest. Nggak ngejelasin sarangnya mereka itu nggak sih? Kayak kenapa harus ada hewan mati di situ? Like, I think like someone calling those ditchlings by sacrificing animals. Nggak tahu kayak ritual gitu Dan. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. Well, I believe in those stuff. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that, Naz. What were those growths? Yeah, I think... No, it's not... this is not a thought anymore, but... Tapi kayak emang makhluk-makhluknya bilang kayak get away from here, gitu. I have to agree with Sybil. I could clearly hear them telling us that this place is cursed and to get out while we still can. Spooky stuff. Wait, are you serious? I couldn't make out anything. It was all just garbled whispering to me. How interesting. Are you sure you're not just subconsciously rewriting your memories to match my mom's theories? Even if we were to assume for a moment that you and my mom are right, I'd still want to know what they're doing in the woods. Kanika seem to be skeptic and realistic individual. Kanika kayaknya orangnya yang orang skeptis dan realistik ya. Maybe what we're seeing here is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusion about something this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all of this up. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Gia get some rest. I ran her rag today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. It's okay. You don't have to live on my account. I can stay up. This is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on Ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right, you go home now. And do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Gia. Bye. Thank you for your help. It's excellent, ice or warm. Though with the nights getting chiller, warm will probably be the best. Helps wake up the bones. Why is he looking at me? Why was she looking at me? Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunately short visit. Alright, then let's head back home. My home, I mean. Jadi ya intinya gitu, menurut si Sybil, bentar deh, ntar aku conclude aja di akhirnya. Ntar aku kayak kasih briefing aja di akhir. And here we are. You're welcome to stay night if you want. Okay. Well, this is for me personally, this is really difficult because as I am a guest in Tabitha's house, I don't think it's right if I just leave her. I mean, I don't know if she's worried or not, but I don't think like it's really polite if I just sleep over without telling her. And I don't know if she is waiting for me or not back at the mansion, but I felt bad, but I also felt bad if I left Stella alone because I'm pretty sure whatever happens in the whatever we saw in the woods, it's shaken her up. I mean, I feel bad if I leave her alone. Kayak aku mau pulang karena nggak tahu ya, kita kan tamu di rumahnya Tabita, tapi jadi kayak kalau kita kayak udah pergi tanpa pamit terus habis itu main nginep aja kayaknya nggak sopan. Tapi aku juga nggak tega ngebiarin Stella sendirian di rumah, dia pasti takut banget. What should I do? Let me just save this first. Yeah, I cannot choose, so okay. Okay, so I'm going with the sleepover in this part, and Later in the next part, I probably going to put out what's going to happen if I decided to go back to the mansion. Jadi kali ini aku akan tidur nginap di tempatnya Stella, dan nanti kali berikutnya kalau aku rekaman lagi karena ini udah mau habis, aku rekaman lagi, nanti aku kasih lihat apa yang terjadi kalau aku milih untuk pulang. Oke, sleepover. Thanks for the offer. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Ya, I mean, aku juga mikirnya kayak kalau kita pulang pasti tidur sendiri, nggak mungkin Tabitha mau tidur dengan kita. Terus rumahnya serem. Like if we're going back alone, there's no way Tabitha is going to sleep with us and in that scary house. Yeah, no kidding. I can say I was looking forward to it myself. I know she's afraid too. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for. It's so exciting to have a guest. I can remember the last time we've had a company. Yeah. Make yourself at home. You didn't have to. You know you didn't have to do all this, right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use. What do you make of all this? What do you make of all this? Gosh, I didn't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and Duke is dead. I know that some of things Sybil said were a little wild, but she is right and they are an omen. Maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens. I'm sorry, Stella, I just don't believe in magic. These Ditchlings are definitely... no! Salah. But yeah, there has to be more in the occult. That's really contradict of what I've been saying. Never mind. It happens. Maybe we'll have to see what's tomorrow research turn up. This whole Ditchling myth might be the best lead we've got. Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? There was something about his presence that chilled me to my soul. Wayne, I haven't really gotten to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. I should probably try calling Tabitha. Yeah. Right, she'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, Gia. I'll see you in the morning. I'm on the verge of passing out myself. What an exciting, if terrible day. You pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Where the hell have you been? I called you back. Oh, hi, Tabi. Hi, Tabi. So you met Stella then. That explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. Hey! I was just about to explain everything. Aww. So, I want to talk more with Tabitha. Aku mau jelasin semuanya, tapi kenapa ditutup? Kenapa sih? Ya setidaknya dia udah tahu lah kita ada di mana. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seems like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you will wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. From behind closed door, you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs. Oh, is Stella crying? What was that? What is that? Ding, ding, ding. Wow, the graphic is so good. Not the graphic, like the drawing is so good. Gambarnya bagus banget, sumpah. Aku suka. Who is that? Itu siapa? Hah? What's that? Is that blood? Itu apa? Lama. Okay. The mine. Oh, is that the Forbidden Wings? Itu kayak tempat terlarang ya, bukan? Scarlet Hollow. Yay. Oh, itu tadi prolog. Let me just save this first. Okay, so okay. Hai. Hai. Okay. Oh. Wrong. Okay, I have saved the game and okay, so wah, jadi kesimpulannya ya, ada sesuatu di hutan, dan dari yang kita bicarakan dengan si Sibyl, Miss Forsyth, namanya Ditchling, dan Ditchling itu tuh kayak makhluk-makhluk yang menandakan kabar buruk gitu loh. Terus apa namanya? Hanya itu aja sih yang kita dapat. Jadi kayaknya setelah ini kita akan cari tahu bareng dengan si Stella. Nggak tahu sih cari tahu di mana, tapi pokoknya bakal cari tahu. I hope everything's gonna be okay. Astaga, serem banget itu Ditchlingnya tahu. Tapi kayak ini ceritanya seru banget. Aku suka. Nggak sabar buat lanjutin. Okay, so yeah, I'm really enjoying this this story so far, and I'm also wondering what are those ditchlings are. I mean, what was that? There are so many of them, and what were they doing to all of those animals? Well, but we have to wait for the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Terima kasih banyak sudah menonton. Tolong tinggalkan like dan subscribe videonya. Sampai ketemu di video berikutnya. Dadah. Bye.